After a certain age, there's a worry that it may not happen, that you missed your shot. But relationship and marriage coach Dr. Jacquie Del Rosario says it is never too late. And welcome, Dr. Jacquie, to the
It's
show.
my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
These couples that we've talked to today, and even looking back at my own personal life and getting married later in life, there seems to be a theme of going more with the heart, not the head, because you can't talk yourself off the ledge. But it's also a level of stability in your life that many of these people share, that they are willing to take that leap.
Well, they've gone through the arc of their life and they've had these learned lessons over time. They've also sometimes unpacked some of the baggage that they had in younger years. So they're wiser. And also, they're at that position in their life where they have the time to really explore and check off those last things on their list. It's never too late for love.
Now, the counter to that is maybe you've built up fear. Maybe the fear of another failed relationship keeps you from leading with the heart. For people who have that struggle, what's your advice for them?
Well, I think that first of all, they need to deal with their baggage because really we're talking about fears and insecurities, and those are the things that I consider to be like blind spots. You know, a blind spot is like that place that you have in your life that you can't see, but others can. And it's kind of like that rear view mirror. It says, objects might be further away or closer away than they appear. Well, sometimes we have to deal with those things because they kind of blindside us and shoot ourselves in the foot. So let's remove the things that keep us from moving forward and receiving what we really need to be happy.
Another thing that these couples had in common, unconventional ways of meeting. The last couple was at the gym. The other couple, Cindy and Russell, said, they knew each other, but they never thought of each other that way. There were these different paths to this. My cousin is going to kill me, but when I had my baby shower for Moses, someone saw a picture of her on Facebook that was posted and said, "Who is that?" And then she went out on a date with the guy, and they're still together. She's going to kill me for that story, but she's around my age and never normal. I'm never going to survive. You won't see me anymore on this show after having told that story. But the point of it is that she is around 50 and had always said, "I'm not going to go on a blind date." Went on a blind date and it worked
Well,
out.
I think that we have to look at the ability to take risks. I think we plan out the different benchmarks of our lives. But it's so funny, as we get older in life, sometimes we stop planning with the same intentionality and specificity. But really, we need to look at that being another segment of our life that requires the same amount of time and attention. And when we make changes in our life to our life pattern, we avoid becoming too regimented. We make changes that allow us to bring new things into our life. Listen, if you want something new, then you have to be able to change the trajectory of what you're already doing. Keep doing the same thing, you'll get the same thing. Do something different. It's like taking a small risk, but the benefits can be so rewarding.